Yeah, sorry, there was some internet failure. Can you hear me, all of you? Hello, can you hear me, all of
Yes,
you?
sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we are discussing about the problem here. So pi 2 term, I'm going to find out. Pi 2 is equal to mu by LV into rho. Now, we have to put the value of pi 1 and pi 2 in this function. So f1 of, what is pi 1? F by rho L square V square. And he has taken mu by LV rho. He has taken inverse. Why he has taken inverse? Because there is some meaning. If you take the inverse, it becomes a Reynolds number. Okay. So that's why he takes the inverse. That's why he takes the inverse and you get the Reynolds number. Okay. So force F is equal to, if you write the same thing also, there is no problem. The F1. Okay. So he is going to write, take L square V square rho. Therefore, F is equal to, bring it to the other side, into L square V square rho into F1 into LV rho by mu. Therefore, we can say that this is how the equation is related. So what I did, I could find out how the drag force F is related to the variables rho, L, V, and L. Okay, this mu. These are the variables through which we found out how to find the function of F. Okay, so just go through again the problems on dimension analysis what I have given you. There you get solved problems from previous question papers. I have given you that one also. Please come to the first example. Please come to the first example. Okay, all of you, can you hear me? Did you understand the dimension problem? Hello? Hello? Have you understood the dimensional
Yes,
problem?
sir.
Yeah, okay. Now, in the example 1, solve problems from previous VTU question papers I have given you. Example 1, in the 4th semester WhatsApp group, I have shared that using Buckingham pi theorem shows that velocity through circular orifice is given by V is equal to root 2gh into phi into d by h mu by rho vh. This is what we have to show, that velocity is related in this way to all these parameters, where h is head, d is diameter of orifice, mu viscosity, rho density, and g is acceleration due to gravity. Now, velocity is equal to function of, what are the variables? H, d, mu, rho, g. First write down that one. Next, take f1 function to the left hand side and put the velocity into the bracket. So I will get vhd mu rho g is equal to 0. Now how many variables are there? 6 variables are there. Next, how many fundamental dimension? M is always equal to 3 because fundamental dimensions are M, L, and T. It's always equal to 3. So n minus m is equal to 6 minus 3 is equal to 3. Therefore, I am going to have 3 pi terms, pi 1, pi 2, pi 3. Now, I have to find pi 1. I have to find pi 2. I have to find pi 3. Substitute that in the functional equation. I will get how v is related as a function to all these variables. Okay, I am going a bit fast. Now, I have to select the repeating variables. If I have to find the value of pi 1 and pi 2. Now, how do I select the repeating variables? I'm telling you again. First, one of them should be a geometric property. So, which is the geometric property in this equation? Which is the geometric property? H. H is the head. I can take that one. It's a height, no, it's a geometric property. Next, I should select one fluid property. Which is fluid property? Density, viscosity are all fluid properties. So I will select density. Then select one flow property. What is flow? Velocity, acceleration, and all that. So when you say acceleration due to gravity also comes into picture. So I take G as the repeating variable. What do you mean by repeating variable? For all the pi terms, these 3 things will appear. Okay, so pi 1 is equal to h rho g, hg rho, right that one, hg rho into, now I should take the other variables. No, there is no need that I should take v first, d next, and all that. You can take any variable take, you will get the same answer. Pi 1 is equal to hg rho, which is the same for all the 3 pi terms, pi 1, pi 2, pi 3, into, I will take v now, into v. Next, pi 2 is equal to hg rho into d. Pi 3 is equal to hg rho into last variable is mu. So all the variables are completed. 3 plus 3, 6 variables. Out of that 3 repeating variables, 3 non-repeating variables I have taken. Finished. I will raise everything to the power of a1, b1, c1, a2, b2, c2, a3, b3, c3. Done. Now I am going to find the pi terms. Now, left hand side is always m to the power of 0, l to the power of 0, t to the power of 0. Equate LHS to RHS is equal to, take the first pi term. Now, h. What is the unit of h? Length only. L to the power of a1 into acceleration due to gravity g. What is the unit? Meter per second square. Meter is L, measure of length. Per second square divided by t square, time square, which is nothing but t power minus 2. Put all these units in terms of m, l and t, mass, length and time, because they are the fundamental units. Into, okay, sorry, some internet problem. So anyway, so now, yeah, so we have come to pi 1. So m, l and t on LHS should be equated to m, l and t on the right hand side. Then g is over. Then dimensions of rho. Rho is what? Density. Density is what? Kg per meter cube. Kg is m. Meter cube, length, unit of length, L to the power of minus 3 to the power of C1 into velocity. What is velocity? Meter per second. Meter is L, second is time, t power minus 1. Equate LHS to RHS, you will get equate the powers of MLT on LHS to that on the RHS. You will get 0 equal to C1, 0 equal to A1 plus B1 minus 3C1 plus 1, and 0 equals minus 2B1 minus 1. So you will get the value of A1, B1, C1. Substitute the value of A1, B1, C1 into pi term. You will get pi 1 is equal to h power minus half, g power minus half, rho power 0 into v. Now what is rho power 0? 1. So rho is not there at all. Therefore, pi 1 is equal to v divided by, take the minus term to the denominator. So I will get v divided by root of gh. Similarly, do the second pi term. Pi 2 is equal to h power a2, g power b2, rho power c2 into d. Therefore, m naught, l naught, t naught is equal to, what is unit of head? L only, length. L power a2, acceleration due to gravity, lt minus power minus 2 power of b2. Density is ml minus 3 to the power of c2 into diameter. Diameter is a measure of length. So, L. Equate powers of LHS to RHS, you will get the value of A2, B2, C2. Substitute that in the pi 2 term. Pi 2 is equal to h power minus 1, g power 0, rho power 0 into d. That means g and rho are gone. They are equal to 1. Therefore, pi 2 is equal to d. H power minus 1, bring it to denominator. Pi 2 is equal to d by h. Similarly, third pi term, pi 3 is equal to h power a3, g power b3, rho power c3 into mu. Substitute in terms of mlt. So h is, hg rho will be same. Do all these things. Then mu. Mu is what? Absolute viscosity. What is the unit? Meter per second. Yes. Kg per meter second. So m, L minus 1, T minus 1. Equate the powers and find the value of A3, B3, C3. Substitute that. Pi 3 is equal to h power minus 3 by 2, g power minus 2, rho power minus 1 into mu. Therefore, pi 3 is equal to, take mu as it is mu. All the negative powers, you bring it to the denominator. So you will get mu divided by h rho into root of gh. So substitute that, you will get the value of pi 3. Then in the first equation, F1 into v by rho gh, that is pi 1 term, into pi 2 term, into pi 3 term is equal to 0. Therefore, remove the function and put it as phi. Remove the function, put it as phi. Therefore, v by root 2 gh, what you are supposed to find? V. You are supposed to find v. Therefore, take the term v by root 2 gh is equal to, send the function f1 to the right hand side. You can call it as phi. Any function. Function is phi. Into d by h, mu by rho hv into pi 1. Therefore, send gh to the right hand side. You will get v is equal to root 2 gh phi into d by h, mu by rho hv. This is the desired equation, what you are supposed to get. Okay. This is what the dimension analysis means. That means you are using the unit quantities and expressing